So ladies and gentlemen, allow me as a CEO, because now Wanyama has given me, to introduce to you a gentleman called Ronnie Osumba. Ronnie Osumba is the outgoing chair of National Youth Enterprise Fund, and he's not here to talk about the fund. He's here to nurture us and mentor us. Ronnie, please, karibu sana. Let's clap for Ronnie as he comes up.
Wajekwa mko? Hey, you guys bwana, mnakanika mmenyimwa breakfast, lunch na supper. Changamkeni kidogo. Unajua nimeona hapa Dean amekuja, sijui nani prof anasema I can feel the excitement in the room. Na wasio namwangalia hivi. Wachanga kuangusha masonko. Wakisema hivyo saa nyingine hata mna pretend tu, mnasema ndio wasione video i capture hiyo excitement. Anyway, thank you bwana CEO. CEO pia alikuwa director kwa board yangu, lakini sasa nimeretire. Job ilisha Sunday. Sasa nimemwacha huko peke yake. Ameshikilia, lakini yako sawa. He is the representative of the PS. Bwana Secretary, who is representing the Cabinet Secretary. You know, today you are a very powerful man. He was also used to be on my, alikuwa ananisumbua sana kwa board. Thank God alipewa promotion akaishia. Lakini today he is representing the CS, the CAS and the PS. He's a very powerful man today. Tupigeni Ray makofi. But he's a young man with a lot of passion for the youth, and therefore I'm very excited when I see young people coming into the space to represent youth interest, but also to take leadership. Leadership tumekuwa tukisema young people need to be in leadership. It's no longer a dream, it's happening. And the conversation that we are having here this morning, this IDF conversation, is about empowering ourselves and challenging ourselves to take on the responsibility of leadership. Because leadership is a responsibility. When you want to talk about leadership, you must talk about sacrifices. Because people don't go into leadership to make money or to profit from it. They go into leadership to serve. And therefore, when I see people like Ray, Deborah, who's a lawyer but has given her time to serve in the Youth Advisory Board. By the way, I was the first chair of the Youth Advisory Board for 3 months. Uhuru akanifuta kazi. Yes, asingine mdosi wetu kuangana visanga sana. But it's okay. Alinipatia ingine, which I have now finished. But let me just put it this way, because of, in the interest of time, as Roy has already said, I would have loved to be in the panel, but unfortunately I had another engagement in the afternoon which I have to dash to. But the intergenerational dialogue that we are having should be about preparing us for the future. Hello? Tuko pamoja? It should be about preparing us for the future. Today you're going through this education training that you're going through, not because we want you to get a job, but because we want to empower you to apply yourselves in the real world. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be honest with you. The reality today is that we are not producing enough jobs, and we are probably not going to be able to produce enough jobs, formal jobs, for all of us to go and sit in an office in a tie, unless we begin to think about the future of the kind of work we want. And I hope that this conversation is going to lead us there, because the theme, Nico Digital, speaks about you guys. Why? Because the youth are many, and the youth are digital natives. Many of us here, sijui mkoma age ngapi, university mtu maliza at 23. 30 gani huyo? Hiyo unless umerewind maraka 50. At 30. How many people here are below the age of 25? Tuweke tu mkono juu. Don't feel shy. It's okay, James. It's okay. So it's like 99% of us here below the age of 25, right? So you were born in the age of the internet. That's 1997. na kukuja juu, si ndio? So you were born in the age of the internet. Mumezaliwa ndani ya internet. Those of us who are getting kids today, our kids by the time they are 8 months, 1 year old, are already operating our phones and our tablets. And therefore you're digital natives. Now the beauty about being digital is that it opens the world to you. It gives you access to information on the spot. But the bad news is that also, because we are digital and because the world is evolving so quickly, it's disrupting the very idea of jobs. It's completely disrupting. And if we do not prepare ourselves, if we do not reskill ourselves to be prepared for what the future of jobs are, then we are going to be in trouble. I hear people say, you know, we are now beginning the 4th industrial revolution, which is purely based on tech. And people are saying, you know, we will soon have AI and robotics and big data completely disrupt the way we know how to live. We are still excited in Kenya today about Uber, that we have brought technology to transportation. But by the time we are mesmerized and, you know, wallow in the miasma of Uber, ladies and gentlemen, already today, driverless taxis are being tested. So in another 2, 3, 4 years, it's not just going to be Uber on an app. It's going to be a taxi that drives itself. So all our cab drivers have to start thinking about their future. Yeah. Wale wase mulikuwa mnafikiria ati you'll go and inherit your grandfather's shamba and drive a tractor mukilima. In Europe today, there's already driverless tractors. Zinalima, zinapanda na zina harvest. Sasa kazi yako hapo ni? Yeah. So artificial intelligence is with us. Robotics is with us. Big data, nini, hizi kizungu mingi za watu wa IT. I know this is a technology company, so university, so sita pretend ati najua hizo vitu sana. What I know, however, is that it's disrupting. And you are the people who will drive that disruption, but you need to take leadership of that disruption. Because, by the way, tutachezwa sana. Because vijana, we normally say we miss opportunities because we did not participate in leadership. Now, this is your opportunity to participate in the leadership of the disruption and the industrial revolution. Because tukiachia wazee, si mnajua tu venye au tucheza. Si mnajua venye au tucheza. Alafu, Debs, hapo. I'm recognized. Tutachezwa tena. The wazees will take over, akina professor here will come and invest in artificial intelligence. They will own the industries that manufacture, that produce, that create, that disrupt. And we will remain jobless and keep crying that ilikuja ikatupita. So my hope is, Bwana CEO, as I finish, that in this forum, young people are going to define their role in being digital, and not just pride in being digital, because saa zingine unajua jana niliona mlionyesha wa Tanzania maneno, my friend. Na before half time hakuna mtu alikuwa anaongea. Twitter ilikuwa imenyamaza. Bao ya kwanza ikaingia, ya pili, makelele mkaanza. By the time ya tatu inakuja, sasa ujeuri imeingia. So let us not just be arrogant on these digital platforms. Let's use these digital platforms to transform and to lead. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Now, Ronnie Osumba, thank you so much for those remarks. They are really opening up. They are setting the pace for the discussion. And I'm liking the way you are mentioning those IT words. And I'm also like the same. I'm not in the background of IT, so I will not be an expert. But that is where we are headed as a global village.